Max Verstappen has had several recent run-ins with race stewards as he does everything he can to fend off the challenge of F1 title rival Lewis Hamilton. Max Verstappen has been told that his consistent run-ins with the stewards might be what costs him the right to be called a world champion as the title race goes down. Just 8 points separate the Dutchman from Lewis Hamilton, whose dominant form in his two most recent outings have propelled him right back into contention for an 8th world title. After sprint qualifying in Brazil, less than a fortnight ago, Verstappen had scored 2 more points to finish second and start the following day's race from there. Hamilton, meanwhile, had produced a stunning drive to go from last. Disqualification from Friday's qualifying saw him sent to the back of the grid to 5th, but another 5-place penalty for an engine change meant he would be starting in 10th. In theory, with Verstappen's advantage on the grid, momentum from winning the previous 2 races and 21-point lead in the standings, it seemed inevitable he would make it 3 in a row and put one hand on. In practice, an angered and visibly determined Hamilton flew through the field, won the race and did the same a week later in Qatar to bring himself right back into it. During that time, Verstappen has been in front of the stewards for several reasons. First, there was the touching of Hamilton's rear wing in Brazil which saw him slapped with a fine, before he was warned on the Sunday for weaving on the track in his unsuccessful attempts to fend off his rival's charge. Perhaps the biggest talking point of their on-track battle that day went unpunished, as the Red Bull man seemed to force his rival well off the track on one corner, but race officials decided against getting involved in that one. A week later, he was given a grid penalty in Qatar for failing to adhere to double yellow flags that were being waved during his final lap in qualifying. Verstappen's compatriot and former racer Jan Lammers is worried that his repeated run-ins with stewards might prove costly in his bid to do so, as it might mean they are less lenient for any key decisions that could arise in the final 2 races.